Today's October 9th, the evening. Um, I uh, purchased a product from Brooks, as it seems to coincide with the things that I require in order to trade. And I'm watching the 59 hours apparently of video time. Yeah, so that's approximately 1 week of 1 week of videos. I will look at it and I will review it if need be. Review it multiple times. I will not be paid next week, but the following week I will be paid, and so that's going to help me pay the things that I need. The phones, the parking, the office, the insurance, all that stuff. So I feel like right now I feel like I am in a it feels like I'm in Mars, surviving on my own, and only Jesus Christ to keep me company. And any other existence is non-existent. To the others are, it's a essentially it is a severing of social fabric, and the only ties that I have, the kindness that I'm receiving from the shelter and church, and my survivability. I'm now thinking of survivability. Will I make it? I'm in this situation, a severe situation where my success in day trading is a success in life. So it's amazing that I'm recording this on YouTube to record the journey that I'm taking as a day trader. It's a gamble. It's a gamble because at least a couple of factors. One of them is I'm severely deficient in mental brain power. The second part is there's so much baggage that's part of my life, and removing myself from this situation requires my skill, my effort, and the belief that the journey will provide me the ends to a means to an end for me to live in a different plateau. And until I reach success in my life in this field, the path that I'm taking is like a channel. It's like I'm living underneath a subway. So if I was living in New York City and I would have to take the subway, I would have to climb down. And it feels like I'm in that world. Like in the movie Matrix, when Neo was trapped in that place where everywhere he went, he would end up in the same place. And success in day trading is the only means for me to escape that situation. And what is constant is that loop that occurs in the underground. But one of the things that changes is time, and my time is running out. If I was young and I had full of energy, I could use that to spend more time and become more studious and 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 escape from this situation. Uh, Again, I'm documenting this. I have no idea if I'm going to succeed. Uh, the only thing that's keeping me going is faith that at the end of this journey there will be a transition into a content that is going to be above ground, above the subway, outside of the subway, and and ah and the life that is waiting for me. I've already thought about the possibilities this new career will provide me, and it'll fix everything. Essentially, without money, I cannot survive in this world. It's, even if I'm in Mars, I cannot survive in this world. Everything revolves around money. It really does. And this is so important at this moment that even though my bank account is very low, I spent a significant portion of my money buying a course in hopes. I pray that that's something that's out there for me to utilize in order to move into the next step. So it's a somber day. I was so excited. I was so excited. Being ignorant really is bliss. I tell you what. Now that I've discovered the complexity of day trading, it has completely deflated the hot air that was keeping me talking about day trading and proclaiming it to the world and staunchly standing on my own and saying this is my career and publicly informing everyone on LinkedIn and even to my spiritual director. And despite all this, there are believers. For me, I've seen the data that I have generated, and um, it is I tell you what, I'm currently in a deep dark place. I just imagine myself that I would be completely detached from my own children as they uh, progress through life uh, in parallel without me being included in their lives, because they are essentially the only link as far as family is concerned in my existence. So, and law has barred me from essentially placed a ball and chain around my ankles, plainly visible in a digital format for anyone to see uh, what my previous life essentially has shackled me into living this life without being able to make significant strides in my life. Despite this, God has informed me, based on that YouTube video by UK Spread Betting, that that is the path that most people go through, and this is the point where most people will quit and stop day trading, because after living in this world and studying and understanding what's required and how complex it is, I can see why people would resign from continuing on this journey. There's probably a lot easier things to do. For me to be here in this situation, even to defeat myself uh, just one idea of fixing something about myself was intensely painful. It's about me discovering there is a side of me called the chimp that actively participate in what I do and takes full control over what I do. And it's something that I did not know, but I know now because it's discussed. It's there. It's in this world that I'm living in. So at this point, it's a self-reflection of where I am, and I'm attempting to make changes. I'm making changes. I bought a course. I bought an Al Brooks course to help me understand where the entry point is. If I can figure out where the entry point is, that is fundamentally important in my trading. So I'm hoping this will change my game totally and completely. I need to know where the entry point is, where the entry signals are, so I can get in. And then his course will teach me to look at the chart patterns so that I can figure out what the reason is for exiting. As far as money management and other things are concerned, I don't have to worry about that because the higher percentage gains will compensate me for adjusting based on the efficacy of the trades, because the odds of winning are higher, and even if my trade cost is the same, then the difference will be positive due to the higher probability in day trading in results. So this has been a very severely essentially a very depressing point in my day trading. When I was ignorant, I was probably in this situation, but I've never felt it like this. And it's and I can see other people who are making progress, but I'm not making any progress right now. I'm just stumbling, doing the same thing over and over again. One thing that was mentioned is that I'm acquiring knowledge. That is definitely true. That is definitely true. It's true. So I look forward to, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully this Al Brooks course will completely transform my trading.